Hello, it's Cookie on Cookie Streams, and welcome to another stream where today... Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to have that on. Today, I apologize for the delayed start. Oh gosh, we're 20 minutes delayed, and that is because... technical difficulties. What else? What else? So fingers crossed we don't have any more today. And as everyone piles in, let's get into Toontown, shall we? Get straight into it. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, let's see. Where are you, Toontown? There you are. Okay. Do-do-do. Turn that on. And I think we are good to go as soon as Toontown loads. Let's go. Oops, sorry about that. Do-do-do-do. All right, here we go. Thank the stars we are actually here. There was a moment where I was like, is this stream ever going to actually happen? Why am I making a tune? And lo and behold, it is. It is indeed. And Charlie Tracks right now, I forgot we were in BossBot HQ. A new delivery has arrived. Let's go. Pew. Pew. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? That's funny. Yes, sirree. What's the crack? Oh my. Got gags? Gotcha. Easy does it. Count me out. I'll get this one. Jump. You won. Stay here. I'll be back. Knight got us a lovely shirt with a flower. And also a skirt. Thank you, Knight. And more grass. He's sending... Okay. He's sent me a bunch of grass. And some flowers. I also like the star wallpaper. A coat rack. A vase. Another skirt. Look what the cat dragged in. I actually kind of like that. Let's change... Let's see. You're the top banana. And quit horsing around. Cool. Okay, we need to change. I need to get Twitch chat up so that I can see the Twitch folks. Doop-a-doo. All right, time to garden. Multitask, multitask. Here we go. Oh. Hey there, TTR game shows. I guess we're going to go with a new method today. Usually I kind of just pick and plant as I go, but today I think I shall pick all and then plant all. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we can settle in now. We're all good to go. Yeah, of course, TTR game shows. Thanks for the follow, and I'll definitely check you out after this stream. Let's see, what do we need to do today? We need to probably do a bunch of mints, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we need level 9 plus cogs and then just a bunch of cogs, like 444 more cogs. And then 407 more cash bots. So that's a lot of cash bots. And I don't believe I can do a CFO yet. I cannot. So I think we'll start things off with a mint. Hopefully, I feel like TCR Game Show. I feel like we're on the same wavelength today. I feel like I say something that I look down and you ask about it. We're on the same wavelength. But yeah, so we'll get that going. I'm sure Knight will be here soon, and probably Andrew and Bluey as well. And got off to a little bit of a later start, so hopefully, I'm a little surprised actually though that people aren't. Usually, if I'm this late, people are asking like, "Oh, where are you?" And oh, Andrew's already here. Is YouTube chat working? Or I don't see anything in YouTube chat. Well, anyway, let's see who else is here. Bluey's here too. Okay, we got Andrew and Bluey here. Okay, it is working. It is working. I just wanted to make sure that no one had said anything, because normally by now, it's like flooded on Toontown Saturdays. But anyway. So let's see. We want to do those bullions probably, and well, I guess I could do just a coin to kick things off. Even though I need a lot of cogs, I only need 300 cog bucks. So I think it's fine just to do a coin and then go do a whatchamacallit, a CFO. Indeed, Andrew. Get your merch. You can't get this shirt in the shop anymore because this is a Christmas shirt. I wanted to wear a red shirt today for Cookie, and this is the only clean one I had. But grab your Cookie merch, Classic Cookie Gaming shop.fourthwall.com. And if you type enough in chat, eventually Nightbot will tell you or give you the URL in the chat. And smash that like button. Going for 10 likes today. We're already at 3 on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, let's get some Twitch subscribers today. You'll get some custom emojis if you do that to use in chat. I mean, hey, and if you want to become a channel member on YouTube, go for it. You also get some custom emojis. I think we also have like 10 more fish to catch, don't we? We'll have to see too if at the end of this, towards the end of this stream, we do a Grand Prix or two. I'm not really sure if we will, but the thought has crossed my mind for sure. Because we're getting close to fully leveling up or I guess not leveling up, but fully unlocking or earning all the trophies. I know, I was so happy. So the Buffalo Sabres won last night, and for the first time in 19 years they won a playoff series. So it had been, how long has it been since? It hasn't been 18. I think it's been 16 years since they've been to the playoffs. 19 years since they've won a playoff series. And they won one officially last night against the Boston Bruins, and are off to face the winner of Montreal and Tampa, who will be playing Sunday, so tomorrow, I think, as of the taping of this show. But yeah, super excited. I was watching it last night. If you follow the channel, you probably know that I am a big Buffalo sports fan and Braves fan, oddly enough. but yeah, so also a huge win. While it wasn't for the playoffs or anything, another huge win for the Braves yesterday. Yesterday was a great sports day. The Braves were down 6 runs at Coors Field, and we were down 6 in the first 2 innings. 5-run first inning. And I was just like, you know what? We're in Colorado. Like, anything can happen when you're down. Like, you can be down 10 and you're not out of it, to be honest. And sure enough, we go on, and over the course of the next, like, 7 or so innings, we end up coming all the way back and taking the lead with 8 unanswered runs. It was a great time. I not a Philadelphia Phillies fan, actually. Definitely not. Definitely not. Lucy, what's going on, Lucy? Lucy does not want to do anything. She's like, how dare you talk about sports while we're training? Oh, but hey, speaking of the Phillies, Andrew's a Phillies fan, which is why he said he was talking about that. But I saw that Schwarber hit his 350th this week, so that's pretty cool. I know, that was crazy. Honestly, I don't think Rob Thompson should have been fired. I really don't think Rob Thompson should have been fired. He was legitimately one of the best managers in the entire league. And it's going to be kind of sad that there's a good chance he's just not going to be in baseball anymore, because he's getting older, but he's been around baseball forever. It'd be kind of weird, but yeah, they should not have fired him. Yeah, I know, and that's the crazy thing. Like, I feel like Mendoza should be fired, and Rob Thompson shouldn't have been. In fact, I would have even, like, I was thinking that earlier this week when it was like, oh, hot seat alert. It's like, there's no way the Phillies are firing Topper there, and but Carlos Mendoza, he's done. There's no way he's staying, and sure enough, it's the exact opposite. Like, what's up with that? And yeah, honestly, with Dombrowski, I don't think he's done a terrible job, to be honest. Like, in fact, I think he's done a pretty good job. I mean, the Phillies farm system's going to pay for it a little bit in the long run, but at the same time, Andrew Painter looks pretty dang good, and he's been a prospect that didn't get traded after all that time. So I don't think Dombrowski's completely destroyed the farm system. But it's a bit odd. I don't know why they did that. And also trying to hire Alex Cora, like, before they even fully fired Rob Thompson, or very immediately after. Like, I don't know. That's crazy. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing in Philly? I would say Rob Thompson's a much better manager than Alex Cora. But then again, we also don't know what's going on in the clubhouse. And I think someone mentioned that I saw someone mentioned, oh, well, the Nick Castellanos thing last year may have actually been a bigger indication that that he's lost the clubhouse or something, which we don't know if he did or didn't. And I mean, obviously, if he did lose the clubhouse, then I guess, yeah, you kind of have to fire him, or you have to do something. And firing, I think teams would rather do for some reason. But I don't know, just a great manager to be getting rid of like that. Crazy. And my dad pointed out, like, he's like the first Phillies manager to, I don't know if he's the first one, but he's led the Phillies to 4 straight playoff appearances. Like, he's never not made the playoffs as a Phillies manager. It's like, okay, why are we firing him? But you know, we just went through this with the Bills. It was way longer with the Bills. Both of us, well, everyone in my family kind of agreed, like, why did they fire Sean McDermott? Why did they do that? It was just because Terry wanted someone to blame, and he blamed the head coach and fired him when we have a pretty dang good head coach that vast majority of people loved. And hopefully Joe Brady ends up doing well. But, you know, we went through a similar thing in Buffalo. So we'll see if Philly turned it around. I mean, what Don Mattingly, I don't know if they won last night, but Don Mattingly was like 3-0 to start off his Phillies managerial career. So, which, by the way, I'd be interested in your thoughts on Don Mattingly, Andrew. I know that he's wanted another chance at it for a while, it would seem. Didn't get one with Toronto, and then came over to Philly, and now he's getting his chance. But anyway, I'm going to go back and catch up on your chats. Hey there, just a B-Stars fan. Thanks for hopping into the stream. Good to see ya. Oh, Thompson wants to stick around with the Phillies? I mean, I can imagine so. He's been around. Well, I guess he hasn't been around too long because he was with the Yanks for a while, but it doesn't surprise me. But yeah, hopefully he still can work with them in some capacity. I guess though it'd probably have to. I mean, Snit still technically for the Braves still technically works for the Braves as like a consulting position. Kind of like I'm pretty sure Bobby Cox did the same thing when he officially retired. So yeah, hopefully they make that work because it's been cool to have Walt Weiss around. I know. Well, I don't know Thompson and Mattingly's relationship because they've only like he's only been Mattingly was only the bench coach like what this year because he was with Toronto up until last year for the last few years. But I know from all reports Walt Weiss loves having Snicker around still in Atlanta, and I mean, hey, it's working for Atlanta right now. Knock on wood, we keep on doing this, but we're looking good so far. Oh, Dombrowski calling out Bryce. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense either. And the only thing I've seen a suggestion that maybe he was just trying to call him out to spark a little fire in there or something. It's not working. Though he did hit a pretty clutch homer for Team USA towards the end of WBC. And now he's wearing shirts that say not elite on it, so he obviously cares a little bit no matter what he says. Yeah. It is weird. It is weird that to just call him out like that. You're star. Like that is the face of the franchise is Bryce Harper. I mean, is there anyone else who's the face of the franchise? I mean, we have some more staples. Like obviously Real Muto has been a staple ever since he came over from Miami. And you know, I don't even know how long ago that was. I don't even think of Real Muto as a Miami Marlin anymore. I forget sometimes he started with the Marlins, kind of like with Giancarlo and Yelich. But yeah, I mean, who else you got? Schwartz has been there for a little while now. Nola's been there for a while now. Wheeler's getting close to being there for a while now. So yeah, guys there for a while, but I mean, like Bryce Harper wanted to be in Philly, signed a 13-year deal, which now, like, if he was to do that right now, it'd be like, oh, okay, you know, it's a big deal, but you know, it's Bryce Harper, and also like it's a little bit more common. Back then, holy smokes, it was kind of like, I mean, I guess Pujols did it. But it wasn't a very popular thing to sign someone for that long. 13 years? I don't even know that Pujols signed for 13. But anyway. Yes, I agree. I hope Mike Trout plays a full season this year. It kind of stinks. This it kind of stinks that he's been hurt the last couple of years because he's just like the best player in all of baseball, and people have forgotten that. He's only 33 years old. Like, he still can be the best player. I mean, isn't he like the same age as Judge or very close to it? He's not even that old, or he might be 34. Either way, he's pretty close to how old Judge is. Hey there, Zombert. But I think the extra sad thing is Andy Pettit was on the Dude Perfect podcast this week, and I was listening to it, and he was talking about how like he has more RBIs than in the playoffs than Mike Trout, which is kind of sad. He mentioned it, or his son mentioned it, I forget who it was, just as like a passing joke. But he only has 2 RBI or 2. Is it 2 RBI? Wait, was it RBIs or plate appearances? I think both are true, actually. I don't remember exactly what it was, though, but both Trout and Judge are 34. Yeah, see, and we're not talking about Judge slowing down at all. And it's like, now that, like, if Trout can just be healthy for a year and, like, pull a DeGrom, maybe we can be like, finally be like, hey, you know, maybe he can be an amazing player for the next 7 years. I'm conflicted, too, because he's been with the Angels, and I really respect someone for staying with the same team for so long, especially, like, this long already, but then staying the whole career. And, like, I want to see it happen, but the Angels have just done him dirty. Like, holy cow. I loved, like, one reason I love Freddie so much, Freddie Freeman, is because he stuck with the Braves, like, for 10 years through thick and thin, and with not really going to the playoffs at all, then kind of scratching the surface and getting eliminated early, and then all the way to the World Series. And, like, that made it so much sweeter that he was on the team through all of the bad and then finally got to see the good with the World Series win. And, like, I would love that for Mike Trout, but holy smokes, do they have not the right people in the front office to do that. At least Suzuki is, like, I love Suzuki. Great hire as a manager. Weird that it's only for 1 year, but great hire, in my opinion. But Mattingly was the manager of the year for the Marlins a few years ago, definitely. I think he's going to be good. I think he'll be good. I think he'll be good. I don't think he'll be better than Topper, but you know, you don't really need better than Rob Thompson in that situation. You just need, you know, someone at least as good. Makes sense cutting. Oh yeah, Taiwan Walker. I'm honestly surprised. 24 ERA. Dang, that's terrible. I'm honestly surprised it's taken this long because the Phillies just never acted like they liked him. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the Phillies just never acted like the team itself, the front office itself, just acted like they hated the guy for years. They were like, it was almost like, we don't want to cut you, but we also don't want to play you, you know? Which made sense. Like, he didn't perform very well for a lot of time. I understood why they felt like that, but at the same time, it's like that there was that weird playoff run where I think it was the year that they went to the World Series, and Taiwan Walker, it was just kind of like that year. It was like he wasn't like terrible, I think, and he was the 4th starter, and they just decided to not even have him come out of the bullpen. He was just like in the dugout, and everyone was kind of all the announcers were just kind of like, well, it could be Taiwan Walker starting tomorrow, but he hasn't taken his hoodie off this entire series. So that was crazy. I know. And here's the thing, like, you know, believe everything happens for a reason. I think that's a pretty common belief to hold. And I find it so hard to be like, I am still upset about Freddie leaving, like heartbroken. I literally like, I love the Braves. Baseball is my favorite sport. I had for the first time in my life when 2020, what year was that? 2022. I just I had a hard time watching the Braves. I had a hard time turning the TV on. It was devastating for me when Freddie left. Like that was my guy. He'd been on the team almost since I had started watching. Like he came on. I lost the remote. He came on. He came onto the team like maybe the year after I fully started watching, or like fully started investing in watching baseball. So he was there through all of it, and it was just, I mean, it was heartbreaking. He was my favorite player for years. He still is, to be honest. I don't really keep up with him as much now, but like I still, if I'm wearing a Braves jersey, it's a Freddie Freeman jersey. Like I've yet to buy a non-Freddie Freeman jersey since then. And I remember, like, I legitimately cried when the Dodgers signed him, and I remember I cried too when the first time he came back and he started crying when the Braves gave him a standing ovation. I wanted so bad to go to that game. Obviously, I couldn't, but I don't know, not obviously, but I mean, like, that game was sold out before. I mean, I don't even know if. I mean, I don't even know how fast it got sold out. It was sold out so fast. It was like within seconds. But it's crazy. I say that I to set up the fact that I don't even I don't ever know how to like act now, because I still wish that Freddie had finished his career as a Brave. I still wish that 100%. But then I think like then we wouldn't have Olsen, and I know like Freddie's a lot more consistent than Olsen in terms of hitting. Like you're gonna get basically the same really great stats from Freddie every single year hitting. It's gonna be close to a 300 average. It's gonna be probably around 30 home runs. He's gonna have that 100. He's gonna hit that 100 RBI mark or be pretty dang close to it. He's gonna be very consistently good. And Matt Olson isn't as consistent in that way, but like Freddie, he does play every day. I mean, he's the Iron Man of baseball right now with 800 plus games started in a row, and he's from Georgia, which like those stories are always great whenever they're from Georgia or from a place where they rooted for the team. So like no matter what team no matter what team they're on, it's great whenever they are from that state or grew up rooting for the team. But at any rate, it's so difficult because I love Olsen now too. But it's Freddie. I don't know. But now I guess I guess we got a pretty good replacement, because I mean, I would legitimately say Freddie Freeman and Matt Olson are the two best first basemen in the entire league. So it's like we were lucky enough to have the best first baseman in the league for 10 straight years. And now we have 1B right now, 1A, 1B. Like sometimes Olsen kind of like I mean they're pretty close. Sometimes Olsen's a little bit better. It just depends on when he's got the power and when he doesn't. Right now he's got the power. I feel like though he strikes out more than Freddie ever did, but still though, like he's pretty good himself. So we at least got lucky with that. Back to back, just incredible first baseman. I honestly don't even think it's close. Like who's third? Probably Vladimir. Probably Vladdy Guerrero Jr. But that's more for his hitting, to be honest. But anyway, Alonzo's pretty good too. I would be remiss to not admit. The thing is though, his is all hitting. His fielding stinks. It's tough to watch that guy out in the field most like 90% of the time. But yeah, it was that whole situation to put a bow on the Freddie Freeman thing. Tough situation, and yeah, his agent. If the reports are correct, and I think they are, because Freddie fired his agent, like after all that news came out that it was his fault, it was the agent's fault, which kind of makes me believe that at least most of it's true, like the gist of it at least is true. So, which if you don't know is that like basically there was a lockout that year in between. I think in a normal year they get the deal done with Freddie, and Matt Olson is probably somewhere else. But the Braves couldn't get it done, and then the agent was like, "Oh, we're not going to take that deal," even though there was it was like you have an hour to put a deal out there that's better than the one that you offered, and or something like that. And they did, and the agent never told Freddie. And so, and the agent also, like, I think told Anthopoulos, the Braves GM at the time. I think he's like the president of baseball ops now. Basically, does the same thing. But he was told we're not gonna take it, and so Anthopoulos was like, they're not gonna get Freddie. We're not gonna get Freddie, so let's go trade for Matt Olson. And it all happened really fast. It was like months and months of waiting, and then all of a sudden, Braves acquire Matt Olson from the then Oakland Athletics. And at that point, we knew like, oh, we're not getting Freddie back, and that was a heart wrencher. But anyway. And yeah, he never really wanted to leave Atlanta, but I think, it also kind of hurts because he said, I get it that he keeps on playing. Like, I'm glad that he kept on playing, obviously. I love Freddie Freeman. He said he wanted to retire Brave, and he didn't. It kind of hurts too, but, anyway, putting the bow on it there, though. I hope I get to meet Freddie Freeman one day. He's legitimately the only player that, there are a lot of players that I'd like to meet one day if I ever got the opportunity of any sport, but if there was one where I was like I need to meet this guy, it's Freddie Freeman. Like, that's the one player I'm like, I have to meet that guy. But dang, I didn't realize Walker had 34 million more. Why did they pay him so much? Why the Phillies paid him so much? I guess that's why they didn't cut him sooner, but they paid him so much for not liking him. But need a Profar jersey? Oh gosh, do they even sell those anymore? I'm sure they're on the they're on the market somewhere, I'm sure, or at least there might be like 100 Profar jerseys just sitting in a factory, or sorry, not a factory, like a warehouse somewhere. Somewhere. The Braves were like, well, we're never going to sell these guys. Anyway, though, I have blabbered on, and I'll still blabber on, but I need to go blabber on while doing a mint. Oh, I need to get gags first. But a good training session there with Lucy. But can't blame the fax machine. Ooh, I'll blame that fax machine. No, it wasn't the fax machine's fault. It was the operator's fault. Operator error. That's the tough thing. I keep on thinking. Initially, when the Braves, or when Freddie signed with the Dodgers, I was like, well, one day he's gonna come back to us. Like, he's gonna do what Brian McCann did. He's gonna come back and play his last year with us. But I don't know, he lives in California. He's won 2 World Series. Now I don't even know, like, he's obviously going to be a Hall of Famer one day. I want him to go in as a Brave, but is he? Is he going to go in as a Brave? I really hope so, but, like, he's won 2 World Series with the Dodgers. He likes being out in California because that's where his dad is and that's where, like, he grew up. And it feels kind of like, oh, man, we lost him. And it wasn't even our fault that, like, you know, from fan perspective, it's like not even my fault that he left us, and now it looks like he's likes LA better, and he's gonna end up retiring as a Dodger, and he's gonna play his last game as a Dodger. But I mean, I don't even know what he would do unless it was like you talked about with Chase Utley signing a 1-day deal to retire. I don't know exactly what that would look like in terms of playing a full year. Because I think even in his last year, he'll want to play every day and at first base. Because that's kind of his thing. But hey, you can't... I mean, there's a Matt Olson there, so... But I also wonder if, like, hey, Freddie knows it's the last year. Maybe it's like, okay, last year he's willing to play one more year with the Braves and just be a DH. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, let's see. There's a Bullion Mint. Well, it might... I don't know. Although we do have Bluey and Andrew here. So I guess we can just go to there, and we already have 2 people, and we can... put ours on there because I only wanted to do a coin to start things out. Yeah, it's crazy that it was only for a 5-year deal too. Crazy. There's a lot of baseball talk for Toontown, but I love it. Oh, I love baseball. I gotta say, because I haven't... Wait, hold on. Well, I'll get to that in a second. Yes, it is like that. Having to... Yes, it's like that. The Profar jerseys are like when they make the, like, Super Bowl shirts. Oh, wait, not the Vault. The Super Bowl shirts for the... Because they have to make the shirts for any, like, championship. So Super Bowl, World Series, stuff like that. Stanley Cup. They have to make that, like... We won merch for both teams so they can be ready in time for whoever wins to be able to put it on, like, as soon as it's over. And so those shirts have to get sent off somewhere. And it is just like that with the Profar jerseys. Oh, yo, Frog's here. Oh, okay, fair enough. Farewell, Frog. Thanks for popping by here for a moment. Taking a break from telling stories on Discord. Let me, I'm gonna see if Knight just missed the notification. For YouTube. Because that happens sometimes. I don't want him to miss too much. He's going because he loves these Toontown streams. Bluey, we have a Bluey here. Yay! Love the golf fit. Love the golf fit. I'm going to put in the Discord. Stream is going. We'll give him a moment because this is what happened with Corporate Clash. He missed the... YouTube didn't give him the notification until like 2 hours or something. Or I don't even think it did give him the notification. And then the other day, he said that YouTube gave him the notification like 2.5 hours into the stream of a almost 2.5 hour stream. So I'll give him a moment here and catch up on chats really fast. That's true. Yeah, I mean, Freddy, I mean, has all but cemented his Hall of Fame case. Because they love it when you have... Who is Green Machine? Well... I'll invite you, Green Machine. We just see Night log on right when... right when we go in. No, but, But yeah, and I mean, legitimately, how many teams? This made me think of it because you said something about statues. Yeah, making a statue, maybe retire his number and make a statue of him. I mean, they're gonna retire his number, and I think he's gonna be like, for one, how many people have retired? How many teams have retired? Or sorry, let me start over. How many people have gotten their number retired by multiple teams? It's like, what, Greg Maddux has, I think, by the Braves and the Cubs. And, like, Freddie has the chance to have his number retired by 2 different teams now. And also, who has the one I don't know is who has a statue with 2 different teams. Like, a statue is a huge deal, and Freddie has a chance to get a statue with 2 different teams. Because, I mean, one, how did the Braves not make a statue out of him? Of him catching the final out of the World Series with the arms up and the ball going and the game ball going into the back pocket. I mean, that's just iconic in the true sense of the word, iconic. And how do the Dodgers not make a statue of him hitting that big home was it a home run or, well, it was a home run regardless, but was it a grand slam? I forget now, but that huge home run where what was that, and that won them their first World Series in this stretch of their road to three-peating? Oh, okay, Knight. No worries. Just wanted to make sure that you knew that the stream was going on. Okay. I'm going to use Trap on the 7, which should kill it. I hope everything goes well with that Knight. But yeah, I don't know how the Freddies, the Braves, and the Dodgers don't retire his number. Like, that would be crazy. And I don't know how they also don't both make a statue out of him. I mean... it'd be crazy if they didn't both do both of those things. If he does play one more year, hopefully he's still a productive player. That's the thing with Freddy. Like, I feel like that may not be the case with most people. I feel like he will be. You know, like, people were concerned about him signing the Dodgers deal a little bit. Like, oh, is he gonna be the same guy? And it's like, yeah, not only has he been the same guy, but he has, like, somehow been better when it comes to, like, at least going to the playoffs. Like, a huge home run. I mean, now a couple of huge home runs. He had another huge one last year. Just didn't make as much of the headlines because it was earlier in the series, right? And then, yeah, I don't think it was a walk-off that time. I don't know, though. It was at least a go-ahead in the late game. But, yeah, I also feel like Freddie won't, because you said, yeah, hopefully he's still productive and not just a retirement tour of an aging player. I feel like Freddie won't be like Miguel Cabrera. Like, I just feel like Freddie's going to age better. And on top of that, I feel like he already is. And on top of that, I feel like Freddie's not the type of guy to do that. I'm going to do one more year and announce my retirement, like, at the beginning, and everyone's going to give me gifts. He's not that type of guy. He's going to be like, no, I'll sign one more year with the Braves. and then not officially announce his retirement until like the last game. You know the cool, or the, maybe not cool, but at least the crazy thing, Charlie Morton, I don't know if he's officially announced his retirement yet. I imagine he is basically retired now, but the, he never, I don't think he ever did announce it. But he got to throw his last game for the Braves at the end of the season last year, and that was a really cool moment. And at the end of the season, where normally it, you know, like it was the first time we hadn't made the playoffs in like 8 years, it'd be really depressing, but it was a nice ending. I hope Freddie gets to do something like that and just finish it out as a Brave. That'd be nice. Does Freeman have 3 championships, 1 Atlanta, 2 Los Angeles? He does indeed. He does indeed. He's not going to have one this year, though. You know why? Because the Braves are going to win the old World Series this year. Braves are going to knock out the Dodgers in... I'm calling it right now. Braves knock out the Dodgers in the NLCS and go on to win the World Series because there's no team better than the Dodgers in the American League. So, like, as long as we beat the Dodgers in the National League Championship, like, there's no way we lose, right? It's gonna be a great sports year for me. I'm already predicting it because the Sabres are gonna go on and win the Stanley Cup. They're just gonna do it. They're the team to beat the Avs. They're gonna do it. Then the Braves are gonna win the World Series, and then I guess technically the next football season will end in, you know, in 2027, but it'll start in 26, and the Bills are gonna win the Super Bowl. Now they have, well, I don't know. They'll just be good. They're always good, but now they'll win it. I don't really think that Joe Brady over Sean McDermott's gonna provide like a ton more oomph. Like, I think it's going to be about the same, like I was talking about with Mattingly and Rob Thompson earlier. But that being said, that they're just going to win it. So, I've been there, Knight. I've been there. True. Yep. You know, though, I will say, to the Dodgers' credit, over those 2000s, late 90s New York Yankees, they haven't purely bought a championship. Obviously, they have made a ton of headlines because they have spent a lot of money on players. But they also, like, they've also developed a fair amount of those players, a fair amount of the players that they have. I'm trying to remember who it is now that they've developed, though. But they have, like, it wasn't, I feel like Pajes is developed, like, was a Dodger. Now, they have bought, like, most of the team, though. Or traded for, and then extended. Because, obviously, Mookie, Freddie, all their best, Shohei, all their best players they traded for. Yeah, so those three, Glasnow, Snell. Yamamoto's kind of a weird situation, because, I mean, in the majors, he's only played for the Dodgers, but they also didn't develop him, so you can make an argument for Roki though, but he's also not doing great in the regular season these days. Be interesting to see if he ends up becoming a bullpen guy long term. if he can be as good as he was. If he can be as good as he was in the playoffs last year out of the bullpen. They won't need to keep on buying closers. Only to have the closers be bad. I.e. Tanner Scott, Edwin Diaz. Which Diaz just got injured. Like, he's not bad, but it was kind of sad because they're doing the whole trumpet entrance, and they did like the live trumpet, which is really cool. And the lady who played the trumpet for it said, "Oh, I hope this isn't the last time I get to do this." And then I think like a week later he got injured, and I was like, "Oh man, that lady, it might be the last time that she gets to do that this year." At least until like, I mean, it's gonna be a while. He's out like a few months. Yeah, I know. They basically, getting Mookie was like, I don't know, trading away your, oh, what are we doing? That was like trading away your granola bar for a pack of Oreos. The Dodgers got the Oreos. I'll go further. That's like, well, I guess people do like sauerkraut. I'm not a huge fan of sauerkraut though, so I would say it's like selling, it's like trading away your sauerkraut for a pack of Oreos. Mookie is the Oreos once again in that situation. My dad loves sauerkraut though, so not that. Although it's not that I don't like granola, it's just, you know, I'd rather have the Oreos, you know? Although in this case, I guess we need to find something truly bad, because, or at least very mid, because, I mean, who even came away from, like, no one is still playing who's, at least not for Boston, in that Mookie trade, so it's like, what's something bad? It's like getting a fruitcake. The Boston Red Sox got a fruitcake in exchange for an Oreo cheesecake. That's what happened. That's what happened. Crazy scenes. Dodgers also, I mean, honestly got really fortunate with Freddie. But it was kind of weird because they already had a first baseman. I still don't understand that. And Max Muncy is not a very good third baseman by Major League Baseball standards. But he still hits like crazy, so as long as he can be serviceable over there, like it's fine. It just was always felt like a strange move to me. I honestly, it surprised me they held on to him. Oh, it's lore. It honestly surprised me that the Dodgers hung on to Max Muncy, or have hung on to Max Muncy this whole time. Because I legitimately thought they were going to get rid of him as soon as they signed. Maybe not as soon as, but at some point during the year when he signed with when Freddie signed with them. Because he was only good at playing first base. He still is only good at playing first base. In the major leagues. He's probably a much better third baseman than I would have ever been. But still. Actually, I'm going to go back. Oh, okay, never mind. I'll lurk. But yeah, it felt like one of those things where it was just going to be, oh, well, sorry, Max Muncy. He got left out of the mix, and he's still playing for the Dodgers. Especially when he struggled at first. Honestly, I would have been a little bit upset. I mean, like, hey, am I chopped liver? You just signed a first baseman? I'm your first baseman. I'm raking for you. It felt like that's what was happening because he wasn't doing too well after they signed Freddie for the first little bit. And now he's just back to being Max Muncy. So it's like, well, that was short-lived, I guess. Lovely weather for ducks. Toast. Destroyed. Get out of here, madam. Reminder here to hit that like button if you're on YouTube. Please. Triple lure. Going TNT Dynamite. That's an interesting strategy. Quicksand on the level 10. Fully with the question mark. Bit of a perplexing move. But you know, I guess it's fine. I'm gonna get some tune-up points here. Thank you for getting hit, Green Machine. Close to the Mystery Machine, because the Mystery Machine is also green. And a machine. And I love Scooby-Doo, so you know. Oh my gosh, I just realized. I just realized something. Oh my gosh. We're matching Green Machine. And I just realized. Doppelganger indeed. Race car from Cobra Vroom says Green Machine. Oh man. That's funny. We even both have like, it's not the same color baseball cap, but we both have the baseball cap too. Oh my gosh. That's great. This stream is brought to you by Classic Cookie Gaming. Go check out Classic Cookie Gaming on YouTube for a lot of gaming content. SpongeBob. Scary SpongeBob. Not scary SpongeBob. Lego the Hobbit. Go check out. It's brought to you by Nestle Quick. Andrew needs a Nestle Quick sponsorship. Needs one right now. Desperately. I mean, I honestly would love one too. I mean, milk and cookies. Where's Nestle? Get Nestle on the phone. Get him on the horn. We're making the deal. Nestle and Oreos. We'll make the deal with Nestle. Wait, does Nestle make Oreos? Or no, that's Nesquik. Sorry. I'm thinking of Nesquik. It's not Nestle. You know what? We'll get Nestle and Nesquik. Chocolate and milk. Who makes Oreos, though? Is that, we need to get the, I thought we needed to get the 9 out. I should have used a cake. That's my bad. But, well, anyway, it doesn't really matter. We can get the 10. And so, it just matters that we get 1 out of the way. I should have used a cake there. That's my bad. My brain was still trying to figure out who makes Oreos. Hey Siri, what company makes Oreos? Oreo. Nabisco. Okay, it's not Nestle. Sorry. Wait. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What company makes chicken and a biscuit crackers? Nabisco. Yo, get me a sponsorship with Nabisco. I am gonna get on the... I am gonna email them today. Nabisco, expect a phone call. Or an email. Or both. Sent. Yeah, who wants to be my agent? My sister says, Lindsay says, I forget, she was literally on the last Toontown stream. I don't have to just say my sister. And frequent recurring guest of the channel. But Lindsay literally said to me, when my book came out, which, go by Peter Penguin Private Eye, The Case of the Missing Cherry Cream Pie, Amazon and Barnes & Noble. When my book came out, she goes, you know, if you want like to get book signings and stuff and you don't have an agent, just to pretend to be your own agent. And I was like, you know what? That's kind of brilliant. It would actually work with, I feel like, with Classic Cookie Gaming, because I'm cooking on here. And I can just use my professional like work email. Well, not like my work email, but like my email I use like for like jobs, like for job interviews and stuff like that, you know, like my professional email, so to speak. I can just use that and they wouldn't even know. Like, hello, this is Evan representing Cookie of Classic Cookie Gaming. Would you be interested in a teal? I get less than 100 views on nearly every video and stream, but hey, with the money that you give me, I will use it to promote the video via YouTube Studio, and we'll get more views. They won't stick around for the next video, but it'll be fine. That's the only thing I have against, like, YouTube promotions in theory are a great idea. Like, you just go on YouTube Studio. It's like a business advertising through Google Ads, except for it's specifically for YouTube. It's a great idea. It's like getting a billboard for YouTube. However, Happy actually brought this up to me back in the day when they first came out, when I was experimenting with it. And it's like, people, you do get a lot of views on that video. You end up getting a fair amount of subscribers usually. Like, usually you get a lot of views, usually you get a lot of subscribers from it. But then no one comes back. That's the annoying thing. No one comes back, so you end up with 39,000 subscribers, which looks great, but then you have like, you know, 50 people watching consistently. It's like, that kind of stinks. That's the downside of it. Still though, let's just destroy this guy. Anyway, all that to say, after the stream today, you know, I'm just gonna stay up all night tonight. You know what I'm gonna do? We're emailing Nabisco. We're emailing Classic Cookie, which is a cookie company. We're emailing. What are the other cookie companies? I eat so many cookies. Keeblers. We're emailing Keeblers. They sponsored the Boy Meets World podcast. I feel like I could get them. You know. Let's see. What other cookie company? Chips Ahoy. Give me Chips Ahoy. Ahoy, matey. I love pirates. Yeah, look at that. Chips Ahoy. Andrew and I are on the same wavelength. I like a Famous Amos. You know, if I see a Famous Amos in a vending machine, I'm gonna get it. You know, like, I'm gonna go for that. I just love cookies. Vanilla wafers. I guess they're technically a wafer. I don't know. Sometimes, but you know, it looks like a cookie. So, and it tastes like a cookie, and it's really good. So we'll get that too. I'm hitting up all of them. I mean, what are they gonna do? Not respond to me? Dude Perfect's already done that. So, Pepperidge Farms, yes, and I mean, same, just like with Nabisco, get the cookies, and with Pepperidge Farms, we can also get goldfish, right? Get your goldfish today. I'm gonna be a shill for all the cookie companies, and you can't stop me. Let's see. I'm gonna get gags, and then we'll go do a CFO. Doughboy, yeah. Well, give me the Pillsbury Doughboy on the line. I need the Pillsbury Doughboy on the line. Ah. Do. Cloverfield makes cookie products. I wonder if I've ever had a Cloverfield cookie. I'd be willing to start. Who else makes cookies? Chick-fil-A makes cookies. They make cookies. What other? Does Subway makes cookies? Subway, hit me up. Although, well, maybe I don't know. I guess Subway's a little bit. I don't know about Subway. We might have some pause. Let's stick with Oreos, actually. Although I do love a Subway sandwich, to be perfectly frank. Which is crazy, because I'm Cookie. Costco cookies? Yo, Costco. I was gonna say I'll just take a $1 hot dog. But nah, I prefer money, I think. I never checked to see if there was a group already. There's a 5, or yeah, there's one with 5. Hold on. Oh, you don't have a promotion. Dang it. How do I get rid of one of mine? Change number and party to 1. Oops. Actually, I think I just changed it to just me now. Yeah, there we go. Since blue is already in. They're changing the set from hot dog with water cup. Dang. I just made me think of hot dog water. Ugh. Okay, Knight. Well, get ready for a bullion, because that's what we're going to be doing next. Oh, it won't come with a soda for the same price. Well, I guess that makes sense. $1 dog, but like soda's like an extra $1 or something. I guess that'd be fine. But if the hot dog's anything more than $1, how dare you, Costco? Great American Cookies. Yo, how did I forget about them? I love Great American Cookies. Their M&M cookies are so good. Toll House, I'll take them. I don't think I've heard of Whimsy Cookie Company or Tiff's Treats. Chip Cookies Company. My dog's name is Chip Chocolate, so that's kind of close to him. Chip City, that's an incredible name for a cookie company. Chip City is a cookie chain located in New York and New Jersey. They currently have 18 stores, but Danny Meyer of Shake Shack invested. Oh, Chip City. Let's get Chip City on the horn right now. Hey, I can get you like 5 more people who will know about your brand. But I'm all in. Hey there, Don Chalance. Soundless, nah. What do you mean? Soundless, yeah. Soundless is amazing. How about you defeat 4,000 Cellbots right now? You're on your own, bud. I'm in the cash bot realm right now. I gotta catch up with you. This guy's name is Number 2 Pencil. He's got all yellow clothes and a pink head. That's incredible. That is incredible. All these companies are like, Classic Cookie Gaming? No. Cookie Cooks? Yes. Well, Laugh is my other tune. I always forget. It's like 120. It's around 120. I've already defeated the level 4. Or the 4-star field office, I should say. With Mr. Squeakers. Dang, no one was going. That was crazy. They all went back. Dr. Yappy, that's me. $120 rookie numbers. I'm at 108 plus 0. What's below rookie? Because that's what you are, Knight. Wait. Oh, dang it. Okay, so the stream was delayed by about 20 minutes today. And now it's time for story time with Cookie. Earlier this week, I was so excited. I got a brand new soundboard. And I used it for the first stream I used it in, I think was yesterday's stream. It may have been Wednesdays, but it was I definitely used it yesterday. Regardless, yesterday is when it has sound effects, and I was using the sound effects yesterday, and I was so happy about it. Guess what the technical difficulties were for today? It wouldn't turn on. So I get to figure that out later. It's brand new. It's Rode. It's supposed to be very good. And it just didn't turn on. So I gotta troubleshoot that later. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure. I mean, I tried 3 different outlets. I tried unplugging and replugging in just like on one singular outlet. All this stuff, but all that to say, I wanted to hit a sound effect there, and I couldn't because it just won't turn on. My poor baby. My soundboard. Yo, wait. I don't think I want to get with Crumble Cookie because apparently they've been sketchy, though. I must admit, I do like a good Crumble Cookie, but Insomnia cookies. Have you guys ever had Insomnia cookies? I've only had it a handful of times on special occasions because it's not really like super near to me. Like there are some like within not too bad of a driving distance, but you know, they're still kind of far away. And I haven't had one in like a couple years, but they are so good. Oh my goodness, my brother got them for his wedding. That's when I had it. Is that when I had him last? I think that may have been when I had him last, which would have been like 3 years ago at this point. But holy smokes. Actually, maybe 4 years. They were so good. I would no. You don't want insomnia. The thing is that you get them when you have insomnia. They stay up late, or like, well, stay up late. Their company stays open late, and you can get them like in the middle of the night. It's incredible. Oh yeah, the chess.com stream, it's coming. I'll tell you what, when we get our first sponsorship on Classic Cookie Gaming or Cookie Streams, chess stream incoming. Or if this stream gets 1,000 likes. I'm just kidding. It'll probably happen at some point, much sooner than that. Oh, Milk Bar. I don't think I've heard of them. They offer pies, cakes, truffles, and most importantly, cookies. That is most important. Why did you just say January 2017? What what was January 2017? What did I miss? I'm sure I missed something, but what was it? The compost cookie. What is this place called? The Milk Bar? Milk Bar. Insomnia. Chip City. Chess. Coming January 2017. Wait, dude, that was 9 years ago. 2017 was 9 years ago. I'm confused. But anyway, the compost cookie. Interesting. It's the most popular. It features pretzels, potato chips, graham crackers, coffee, oats, and butterscotch. Talk about the perfect sweet and salty combination. I think Andrew might be sponsored by Milk Bar and the compost cookie. But that actually does sound pretty good. Milk Bar is great if you want a delicious cookie with a little bit of spice. Andrew, are you being paid by Milk Bar right now? This is... Oh my goodness. Actually, Andrew, I need you to buy my, write my, my ad speeches. That was incredible. The corn flake chocolate chip marshmallow is a great example of that. The unique everything but the kitchen sink cookies are a great way to branch out. This is like, who used to do that? In the, in chat, they would... Knight, do you remember? We used to have someone that would just say things as if they were ads. Like, they weren't... Like, as if they were sponsored by that company. I forget who that was now. Was it you, Knight? Someone used to do that, like, way back in the Classic Cookie Gaming streams, and that just reminded me of it. At university, we had cookies. A cookie place and presumes a good order even late at not delivered. Oh, late at night. Delivered to with milk. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. They were amazing. Called them Cookie Cruise something. They're in Santa Cruz. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Cookie Cruise. I didn't see the last... I don't know what the last word is, but Cookie Cruise is a great place. Or a great name for a cookie company. He's got TNT. I'm just going to knock out this guy. I don't got the good TNT yet. Or any TNT yet. That sounds good, though. A fresh cookie with some milk. Oh, my gosh. You're going to see a lot of that on Cookie Cooks. Just doing some writing in between. All good. All good. Writers are cool. All good writers are cool. Oh, I missed Don Sean's talking about insomnia cookies. Wait, is it good to say that something is a food place is gas? Is that a good thing these days? I am so out of the trends. Debating between organic sound and organic throw. Oh, I'd go organic throw, to be honest. Do 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 do. Okay. I'm gonna be real. I don't have anything that can kill. I don't have anything to kill the Lord 10. So I'm just gonna tune up. Making a journal about my major and things I'm learning. That's cool. Need to use the auga. Auga? Is that the auga? Wait, which one is the auga? Is that the little horn? Levain Bakery bakes thick 6-ounce cookies with a crisp outside and gooey inside. This New York bakery truly knows how to make an iconic cookie. Levain Bakery is... this is legitimately reminding me of, like... I'm getting deja vu, and it's weird. Someone used to do this all the time. Who was it? Who used to do this all the time? Knight, who was it? Oh my gosh, this was... I'm trying to think, like, it wasn't Pedro. It was well before Pedro. Oh, shoot. Who was it? It wasn't Toast. It was before Toast. I'm pretty certain it was before Toast. Or was it Toast? Or was Toast just there? Oh man, this is gonna drive me batty. Oh, gas means good. It's Philly slang. Says Don Chalance. Well, hey, in that case, I also think that Insomnia cookies are gas. I sound bad saying that. I don't think I'm cool. Either way, I really like Insomnia cookies. Oh, you're copying pasting. I think that's what they used to do too. Who was it? Oh, botany. Botany is quite interesting. I am quite bad at it, though. I must admit. Or, well, like, you know. I guess not the act of studying botany, because... Oh, okay, well, we're on floor duty. Dr. Yappy said cookie. Do you want a crane? Oh, sure. Mrs. Fields have good cookies as well. Guys, I'm hitting up every cookie company in America today. Shame your name isn't Pretzel. What? What do you mean? Oh, we get Wetzel in here? Wetzel and Annie Ann's? Yeah, Annie Ann's, there it is. Annie Ann's. I actually grew up with Annie Ann's. I don't really know Wetzel as much, but then I heard about Wetzel a lot more when I grew up. Had to move to the tube. Good to have you on the tube. Delcaden. Wait, Delcaden, are you Don Chalance? Or a separate person? Need to partner with them, make a pretzel cookie with them? Yo. Let's do it. I'm on board. I'll go with Dairy Queen too. We'll do a cookie blizzard. They already have like a milk and cookies one, or they have at least in the past. We can just like get in on that action. And honestly, it'd be more advertising for me than for them. I mean, they got the Savannah Bananas. I'll just go on there with the Savannah Bananas. Can I reach out to the Savannah Bananas? Do you think the Savannah Bananas will have me, and that'll launch my cookie campaign? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Boom. Oh, what? 5? What the? This was happening to me last time, too. It would either not register as hitting him when I was hitting him square in the cash register. Oh, man. Or, yeah, it would either, yeah, it would just not register me hitting him, or it would do, like, 5 damage like that when I was hitting him square in the cash register. I guess so. Good start for like potentially wanting sponsors someday, or well, really, what I want more is like game developers being like, "Hey, you want to play our game?" And that finally happened not too long ago with Second Stone, which is super exciting. Auntie's is good because of that savory butter. That's true. I love a good Auntie Anne's. Oh, the Philly Pretzel Factory also isn't bad either. You know, I've never been to Philadelphia. Oddly enough, I've been through Pennsylvania 1,000 times. I've been to Lancaster. I've been to Hershey. I've driven through I've been to a lot of places in Pennsylvania because I've driven straight through Pennsylvania. I've been close to Pittsburgh. I've been to Harrisburg a few times. I've been to Williamsport. I've been very close to Pittsburgh. I mean, like half an hour away from Pittsburgh. I've been to a lot of places in Pennsylvania. I've never been to Philadelphia, though. Weirdly enough. And honestly, I'd much rather go to Pittsburgh. I don't know. I actually really am interested in Pittsburgh because I like bridges. They got a lot of bridges there. It would be kind of cool, though, to go to the bank, though, in Philly. That would be kind of cool. I'd be wearing my Freddie Freeman jersey, so I'd probably get razzed a good bit, but hey. I can't do a CJ. That's why I'm doing all these cash spots, so I can do a CJ. I can't do a CJ yet. Okay? I just need to complete these tasks first. I'm gonna get some gags and let's go do a bullion. Fine, let's do a CEO. Dang it, Knight! Knight, I'll do a CEO with you if you become my agent and go contact Oreo for me. Contact Big Oreo for me, and we'll see what we can do. This has turned into really really funny a really funny side tangent, or not a rabbit hole, more so on who is Oreo. That's a crazy thing to ask. Who is Oreo? I'm always reminded of that scene from Jackie Robinson when that pitcher gets into Pittsburgh and he laments and says, Pittsburgh. I need to watch that movie. If you're thinking Cereal Go Cookie Crisp, you know what? Wait, they actually have what is it? Is it called Cookie Crisp? Isn't that Cocoa Crisp? Wait, no, that's a baseball player. Which, by the way, amazing name. Geometry reference. Absolutely. Definitely meant that when I said tangent. Cosine? Cosine, tangent? Isn't there a third one? Sine. Sine, cosine, tangent. Might be a fourth one, too. I wasn't good at geometry. I'm barely even good at Geometry Dash. Don't get hit by a train. Sine. And isn't the Sin River in France spelled like sign? Like that sign? Anyway, let's do a bullion, guys. It's a great day for a swell battle. Okay, we also need Knight. But Knight's teleporting here. Knight, love the sombrero. Hop on in, my friend. Whee! Well, I have the invitation up. But I can already do a CFO. Well, I don't know what to say about that. Anyway, waffle crisp. I think I've had that before, and I liked it. I haven't had it a ton, though. Sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay, I had 3. Let's go. Thank you, Delcadon. Well, what's the cookies with the wolf on it? It's just straight up tiny little cookies. They also have Oreos or Oreos. It might just be Oreos. I don't know, but anyway. I did just have to drag you into this night. That is correct. Is it Cookie Crisp? Oh, is it really? Oh, I thought Knight was pulling my leg. This is what happens when you get constantly... You're looking at the box right now. That's hilarious. This is what happens when you get constantly gaslit by somebody. Oh, I didn't get... Why did I put more quicksand than Lord... Oh my gosh. Oopsies. But for your daughter and currently eating it. I haven't had Cookie Crisps in way too long. Who makes Cookie Crisps? Why didn't you do sound or anything? I messed up. I was thinking about Cookie Crisps. Why did the cold caller move away from the North Pole? His assets were frozen. I've seen that a few times. I've seen that one a few times in the old field office. Dogadon is low-key debating if he should apply as a Toontown Rewritten or Toontown Corporate Clash dev. You should do that. Rewritten for sure. I've heard Corporate Clash, the working situation's a bit tough, but Toontown Rewritten seems pretty chill. And they're looking for a lot of people right now. Like, their Instagram post is literally, we're looking for you to, we want you to join the team. Like the old American, we want you ads. But Toontownified. Yeah, Cookie, the manufacturer, is General Mills. Yo, what else do they make? They make something else too. I got Wednesday and cereal my mom. That's all I saw. Wait. It got blocked. Thankful for the care box. Oh, did she send you a cereal care box? Miss American food. That's what one of my friends who went to Europe for like a month out of the summer, as soon as they got back, they're like, I need some fried chicken from insert place here that's kind of local, so I'm not gonna say it. But bought the cereal at Dollar General. Or wait, was that Dollar General or yeah, Dollar General. What a store. In the Dollar General, yeah, let's go. Someone the other day, by the way, because it reminded me of Cocoa, or is it Cocoa Pebbles? Because there's Fruity Pebbles and then there's the chocolate version. Is it Cocoa Pebbles? I think so. I never liked those as much as Fruity Pebbles for some reason. I don't know why. I love chocolate. But anyway, I know we're in a bad spot if Knight's telling us to focus. But we do indeed. Oh, you got Wicked cereal. That's what it was. That's what I missed. Yo, that's epic. My movie theater when Wicked came out had like a Wicked Icy. That was fun. I'm just gonna get tune-up points. I'm training in here. That's right. What was I saying though? Oh, interesting. Interesting, Delcadon. That's cool, though. I could never be a software developer, I don't think. Oh, Japan just got Ices in theaters? Nice. Mini Wheaties. I mean, that's a solid cereal right there. I mean, I don't think they're ever going to be, like, the best, but they're also never going to be the worst, in my opinion. They're, like, a really solid option. You know? And I think that's a good place to be. Yeah, that's a good place to be. I mean, that's how I live my life. I understand I probably will never be the best at anything that I do, but I also strive to be pretty dang good if I can. If my soundboard will work... No, I'm just kidding. Give me a road sponsorship so they can come fix it. Send me a free new one. No, it probably doesn't need a new one. But anyway. Well, I will say, Toontown Rewritten, I know they're, you know, you bring up a good point there, Knight. That's a good thought there, Delicadon, or a good thing to think about with how, like, they want to keep things close to Toontown Online. But they are, even though they're not doing as much new things as Corporate Clash, like, Corporate Clash is basically like a sequel to Toontown, in my opinion, to the original Toontown. Like, it's basically Toontown 2. Just, like, the playgrounds look still pretty similar, but, or a lot of them, but it's kind of like Toontown 2, whereas this is more like, you know, original Toontown, but, oh, I'll answer that in a second, Knight. But, I can just call you Don too, that works, okay, perfect. But they are doing a lot of work, like, on clear coasts, which we accidentally called Crystal Coast last live, I think. But clear coasts, and I think they want to do even more with, like, doing more, like, with the tune resistance. So I think there's gonna be plenty of room for developmental work, to be honest. Clear crystal. Am I crystal clear? That is true. What? Only one side of it's frosted. And I agree that we need both sides. Nah, but they're good. Mini wheats are good. Oh wait, and Knight said, "Am I soundless in Corporate Clash?" I don't have all the gag tracks unlocked yet in Corporate Clash. But I technically am soundless. I'm gonna be soundless. It works differently in Corporate Clash. You can technically get every single one, but there's also something called prestige for a gag track. But every, like, you can get more prestige, and basically just, I mean, it's kind of like, think of it kind of like organic, because there's no organic in that game. So it's kind of like organic. I think it's a little bit better than just straight up organic in Toontown, but it's that similar idea where it just makes it better, makes that entire gag track better. And you also don't have to keep your plants watered, so that's nice. But yeah, so there's that. So instead of unlocking a new gag track, you can prestige one of your current gag tracks that you have unlocked. So I don't technically have sound yet, and I decided to prestige Zap. And Zap is interesting. Like, I don't even have Throw in Toontown Corporate Clash, because you don't get Throw and Squirt automatically. You get to choose your first two. It can be anything. But they have something called Zap, which is basically like better sound. So I'm not soundless, but I have a similar sound, like gag track to sound. It's just that you have to, in order to like activate it, you do need to use Squirt, and then it gives a status effect of Soak. And once a cog is soaked, then they can be zapped. But then it jumps to other cogs and does a ton of damage. It's much better than sound. And I prestiged it. Don't forget to leave a like on this stream if you're on YouTube. And hey, if you're on Twitch, please do consider becoming a channel subscriber and following as well, so that you can see whenever I go live and get custom emotes if you become a subscriber. And if you go check out my Classic Cookie Gaming channel on YouTube, you can get some custom emotes if you become a channel member, as well as some exclusive content never before seen. Literally no one else has seen it except for me, because there aren't any members on Classic Cookie Gaming. So go check it out. Be the first. Hold on. Oh, oh yeah, the Girl Scout cookies. Yo, there's someone I've mentioned before. Oh, trap down here. There's someone at one of the kids at one of the regulars, one of the regular teens at the theater company I work at in the youth programs is a Girl Scout, and so a bunch of us, she was going to, or she was selling Girl Scout cookies a couple months ago. So a bunch of us at the theater on staff bought some cookies from her. So I got like a box of, I may have gotten 2 of each. I can't remember now if I got just 1 of each or 2 of each, but I got some Thin Mints, and I got a newish one. I had never had it before. It's called Explore Moors, which is like, it was like a Rocky Road one. That was pretty good too. I really liked that one. I love those Girl Scout cookies though. But I gotta share. I have a confession to share. A lot of people like the Samoan, I think that's how you pronounce those. The Samoan cookies. Knight, where are you? Knight, did you not get the barrels? Tis Knight. But anyway, those Thin Mints though are great. I love Girl Scout cookies. Can I get sponsored by Girl Scout cookies? Oh wait, but I forgot to finish my confession. The Samoan ones, the ones that like everyone loves those. They're like the second favorite behind Thin Mints. And they're the ones with the coconut. Knight, you mean you haven't already completed this? Oh, I hit the microphone. Boom! Take that, Knight. Backboard. Mine was off the wall and in. Oh, the tag-along. Oh, yes. Tag-alongs are good. I don't know if I've had the lemon ones, to be honest. But lemon cookies are usually quite good. We used to get... I think it was a Keebler lemon cookie growing up. It was like a circle. It was like the... It was like the Keebler... you know the Keebler fudge circle cookies with like the hole in the middle? It was like that, but bigger and lemon flavored. That microphone, yeah, I know. I destroyed my microphone there on accident. Also, this mic stand, or this mic arm, is so much louder than my other one when I hit it. Because it's got these, I don't even know why these coils are here. Or, I mean, I don't know why they use these coils, I should say. I know why they're here. But anyway, it uses coils instead of... I don't know what the other one uses. I'm being perfectly honest, but anyway, it uses like these coils, and so it's really loud when you hit it, or if you hit the desk in a certain way. Well, it's fine now, but you can really hear the metallic clang. Can't I type out the name of the Girl Scout cookies? Oh, almost called the microphone a microwave. I mean, it is collecting waves and producing waves. Microwaves. They're just sound waves, but, you know, still microwaves. Oh, the oatmeal with the peanut butter in the middle? That sounds good. Don't have Frosted Flakes and... That is honestly really good. I am just going to do this. I almost didn't do anything on accident. But I was laughing at... Bluey said, if you don't got Frosted Flakes, just get some corn flakes and put sugar on it. I mean, honestly, yeah. Kellogg, sponsor me. This stream brought to you by Cornflakes. Put some sugar on them. What's that? Pour some sugar on me. Or there's the Maroon 5 song, Sugar. We just get that in the background. Cake cereal. You know when we had growing up? I didn't do... Oh yeah, the Do-si-dos. I don't know. So like growing up, we mainly just got like... I don't know. It was basically like Frosted Flakes, Fruity Pebbles, and every now and then the Cookie Crisps. Trying to think of like, oh, and then Special K, that was like, and then Cheerios. So we had like 2 healthy-ish and 2 like sugary-ish, and those were like our mainstays. But there was a time, I remember when my grandmother first showed it to us, she was so happy. There was a player for the Bills named Terrell Owens, and the Bills did a collaboration. I don't even remember who it was, probably General Mills, but it was they were Terrell O's. It was great. Honestly, don't remember how good the cereal was, but we got it. Why can't unhealthy taste bad? I know. Why do unhealthy things have to taste bad? Why must they? I was thinking about this yesterday. Oreos, I crushed like... I played tennis yesterday, and then I came back and crushed like 10 Oreos. And I was like, dang. Why are Oreos so easy just to destroy like this? Why are they... Okay, my birthday cake will kill the 11. But I was like, why can I just crush 10 Oreos? And then I look at the calorie count, and it's like 100 per 2. Or like 150 per 2 to 3, depending on what type of Oreo it is. And I'm like, okay, why was I able to just eat 10 of these, and now I just ate 1,000 calories? Well, maybe not 1,000. I guess it's 500. But still, like, I just ate 500 calories in less than 5 minutes in this little tiny Oreo cookie. Why must you be so good and let me eat you so quickly, Oreos? Crazy scenes. Anyway. This slowness won't slide in the CJ. That's rich. You saying that I'm being slow. How dare you, Knight? It's true, but still. Don't forget the first, like, 10 streams that you were playing on here. Auntie Anne's with that buttery goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, with the Oreo cakes. Is that what you're... You know what I just recently had? For my birthday, I may have said this already, but on my birthday, normally we'd go to Dairy Queen and grab an ice cream cake, and it was usually an Oreo ice cream cake. I mean, technically cookies and cream, I think, but this year, Oreo made... Hey there, Thorax! Oreo made their own... Because, you know, they're doing, like, their own ice cream now. And they made their own cookie ice cream cake. Oh my gosh. Best ice cream cake I've ever had in my life was that Oreo ice cream cake I've had. Throw right there. I'm going to get it after we do this fight. But, oh my gosh. Best ice cream cake I've had in my life was so good. Oreo ice cream just, like, it's so weirdly good. Like, it doesn't quite taste... Like, I mean, I'm just talking about the vanilla bit. Because, you know, Oreo ice cream is just vanilla with cookie bits in it. Oreo cookies in it, which is good. I mean, it's great. Give that to me every day of the week. But it's so weird. There's something about the ice cream itself that tastes good, but not quite like any other ice cream I've ever had in my life. You know? I get something weird that's very good, but I can't quite put my finger on it. You know? And I can't quite describe it, but I was talking to Lindsay about this, and she was like, yeah, I honestly agree. Like, I think we talked about it when we had the ice cream cake, where it's like, there's a certain, like, creamy, like, whipped creaminess. Like, it almost tastes like there's whipped cream in it. I think that's what it is. Like, I don't know if that means that they creamed it more or creamed it less than a normal ice cream. But, I don't know why I was going to go right there. But, at any rate, it's... Oh, yeah, I love frozen yogurt. It's kind of sad that that's going by the wayside now, it feels like. But, anyway, it's almost like a whipped creamy taste to it. And I just put that together right now, to be honest with you. But, me and Lindsay, I was like... When I was talking to her about this, I said, you know, there's like, it's very good, but there's something about it that's like kind of weird. Like, not in a bad way. Like, it's good, but it's like, it's not quite like any other ice cream I've ever had. And she's like, huh. And she's like, she had some, and she was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Like, there's just something about it that's not quite like regular ice cream. Anyway, it's really good. So slow. You know what? I don't want to hear it. Carvel's ice cream cake is good as well. Ooh, I'll have to try that. Carvel, give me a, or Carvali. It's probably Carvali. Give me your ice cream cake, Carvali. I mean, I'll buy it. Like, you don't have to just give it to me for free. But I'll try your cookie cake. You know the crazy thing I saw? Wait, I saw something. I know something different between ice cream. Oh, yeah, with Dairy Queen, it isn't bad. I haven't had Dairy Queen in way too long. For the amount of times I've talked about Dairy Queen in this stream. Uh-oh. You notice the difference between Cookie's speed then versus now? I mean, fair. What an interestingly long mint. Well, it's a bullion. That is true. It's different from getting ice cream from Dairy Queen in a mom and pop shop. That is true. I agree with that. Dang, Knight's going crazy on the speed comments. Now I speed ran that Pizza Apocalypse simulator. I speed ran that pizza game just for you, Knight. Video coming out on Thursday. I hope it's Thursday. It's either Thursday or Saturday, but it'll be this week. Blizzards are so good. That's why I go. I mean, the food is like, I could take or leave the food, to be honest. Like, it's just like any other fast food joint, really. Yeah, the food is eh. That being said, look, you're slow now, Knight. That being said, the Blizzards, oh my gosh, so good. And some of their other ice cream stuff, so good too. Like, what's the bar? I forget what it's called. They got a really good, like, ice cream bar. And their dipped cones aren't too bad either. They're doing a good thing. I mean, if your name's gonna be Dairy Queen, you gotta get ice cream, right? But yeah, honestly, that's the best part. I went through like half my childhood not even realizing they sold food there, because whenever we went to Dairy Queen, it was just like a treat. And then one day it like clicked, like, oh, they sell food. So I played travel baseball for like 4 years, and we would get like a lot of we'd have to end up getting a lot of fast food. And that's when I discovered, I was like 11 years old when I discovered that Dairy Queen sold real food and not just ice cream. Because we would go by and also get food. That's like when we started getting food. So slow you didn't even read my chat from 10 minutes ago. Chat's just so popular today, I can't read all the chats. I rarely get to say that. I hit the mic again, dang it. Wait, hold on. I need you to say that again. Your bus driver took you to Dairy Queen if you were good? That's incredible. Oh, is it a sound over there? It's a sound. That's incredible. You didn't. Night trolls and then comes clean. I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I usually do just go by the sound barrel so I can hear the funny sound, to be honest. Wiener Schnitzel ice cream is great, especially their dipped cone. Ooh. I don't know if I've ever tried that before. Burger King has a good milkshake. Oh my gosh. One time, I was on a trip to Virginia. I think I was in Virginia. I can't remember fully if I was in Virginia when I went to this mall. I think I was. May have been like in one of the, I don't know. I want to say it was a mall in Virginia though. Anyway. Yeah, we probably needed to take out the, well, we need to take out the 11 there, because the 11's easier to take down, because we just need to take down one cog. And then now we get the supervisor. But that still worked out well. But anyway. And also, then why not specifically the 12? I kind of said it there, it's easier to take down the 11, but that's because of the defense up. Because the 12 just has, it's a more difficult chance to get him. Plus, well, I mean, I guess all their hit points are higher, but the hit points of this guy are more like a 13, I think. But anyway. From kindergarten to 5th grade, if we were... Oh, I need to finish what I was saying. Burger King milkshake. I mean, granted, the milkshake was good. I was at this food court, and I had gotten my food from somewhere else, and then someone was like, oh, you want to get a Burger King milkshake with me? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I went to Burger King with them to get this milkshake. I'll do this. This was also... I think, thinking back on it now, I believe they were trying to cheer me up. This was... Well, I hadn't been dumped yet, but it was about to be the first time that I got dumped, and I knew it was coming. But anyway... And so they were like, hey, you want to go get a milkshake at Burger King? And I was like... One of my friends. And I was like, yeah, I want to go get a milkshake at Burger King. So we go to this... We're at this food court, and we're at this food court at a mall in, I believe, Virginia, and it took 20 minutes for them to make this chocolate milkshake. Granted, it was good, and it did make me feel better, so I guess I have nothing to complain about. Knight's almost dead. Yo, the ladder. I don't know that I'm the best one to tune up Andrew here, but I'll do it. Lure's not going to be the most effective thing if we don't take out the supervisor, though. So, okay, Bluey's going to do that. I'm going to use my birthday cake. That's going to knock back Lure, but hey. Hey, if you could lock in and not go green in a bully, that'd be great. I'm getting trolled from Thorax and Knight today. What is this? What is this? But anyway, Andrew said from kindergarten. Oh wait, I missed Thorax's chat. What's wilder to me is Dairy Queen isn't even considered ice cream anymore by the FDA because of the lack of milk fat. Oh really? Well, if there's a lack of milk fat and that's a qualification for ice cream, is non-dairy ice cream not technically ice cream? I mean, I guess technically non-dairy cream, you can't have non-dairy cream. Like, a non-dairy cream isn't technically... wouldn't technically be cream, even though it has similar effects, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, that is kind of crazy. Although, is that kind of good that they're lowering their milk fat? I guess it's kind of a good thing they're not quite ice cream anymore in that sense. Although, what's the Subway thing is like Subway's not... The Subway bread is like not... What is like not technically bread? Because it's like technically cake or something like that because it has too much sugar in it. Reduced milk fat makes it soft serve instead of actual ice cream. Oh, okay. So it's soft serve, technically. Soft serve is so good. Oh my gosh. Subway bread is grass. Oh, yo, Jersey Mike's is so good. But yeah, soft serve, oh my gosh. Buffalo has some great soft serve places. If you're ever in Buffalo, go to, I almost called it William and Mary's. That's a college. Go to John and Mary's. There are a few franchises around Buffalo and the Buffalo area. Oh my gosh. Soft serve there is incredible. They also have, we don't go there as much, but, oh, what's it called? Why am I blanking on the name? I'm blanking on the name. I forget. There's another one that's really good. Although that might not be soft serve. That might just be straight up ice cream. Why am I blanking on the name? Oh well. It's not that important. Go to John and Mary's. Get you some wings and then go get you some soft serve for dessert. It's really good. And with all this ice cream talk, if you're in Italy visiting Knight, go get some gelato. Knight, I have to ask, because in the Italian book I'm reading, they apparently they mention that in Florence there are secret bakeries where in the middle of the night commercial bakery companies, they're not supposed to technically be selling what they're baking, but they'll go to Knight's house for your frozen treats, but they'll sell you like baked goods if you go in the middle of the night while they're baking them for the companies the next day, like for the nearby bakeries the next day. But it's like the middle of the night because, you know, that's how bakeries work. But you go up and like buy it for like a couple of Italian money. I don't remember the Italian money. Is that true? The Jersey Mike's bread, I will say, like, the only thing about Jersey Mike's bread, I have to always, I mean, I always get extra mayo anyway, but I have to really get extra mayo for that. Let's go do a CFO. Like, their bread's very cakey. Speaking of bread being cake, which I think that may have been the point, but still, the best sandwich place. Oh, I never read the kindergarten to 5th grade. If we were good on the bus, she took us to Dairy Queen at the end of the year. Dang, you're gonna have to run, Andrew. All right, bye, Andrew. Thanks for joining. Dang, I need a bus driver. Like, well, I guess I did technically have a bus driver. It was just my mom. I had a bus driver who did that. She took us to Dairy Queen. She took me to Dairy Queen in the summers if I didn't cry at my swim lessons. I was afraid of the water. Legitimately, I was afraid of the water. And I'm a little embarrassed to admit it. But hey. Toast is also afraid of the water, so... And you know, why did I never bring that up to Toast? She bought about 35 to 40 kids on the bus, ice cream, whatever they wanted. Oh my gosh. For 5 straight years. That's so nice. You should mix icy and cream in Burger King and call it an ice slush the bomb. Oh, it's the bomb, I assume. That sounds very good. An ice cream slushy, basically, or ice cream icy. That sounds so good. You've never been to Florence? But, Knight, you're from Italy. You should have gone everywhere in Italy. What do you mean? I don't know if they're just in Florence, though. But they mentioned that. Although the fellow from Italy in that book didn't have any idea what they were talking about. So, might be an older thing. What toon task am I working on? Getting a ton of cogs. That mint didn't benefit you in the slightest. It did, though, because now you helped your friend. Hey, Knight, you want to do a CFO? You want to sandwich down? Me too. Although I'm having... Oh, I am so excited for after stream. My mom is making hash brown casserole, and I'm making chocolate chip pancakes and bacon. I already got gags. I don't know why I'm in here. I am so excited. Yeah, it's fun having you around, Andrew. As always. As always. Glad you could stop by. For sure. Well, not just stop by. You were here for a good chunk. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're going to do this CFO, and then it's going to be time for me to make food. So... Oh, you come from the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean? Trust? Okay, I'll trust you. I feel like whenever someone says trust, I instantly don't want to trust them. Like, trust. There's someone that, like, I mentioned earlier, one of the regulars at, like, in the youth program at the theater company I work at, the Girl Scout. Not the same team, but there's another girl who's been there since, like, who's now a teen that's been there since, like, first grade. But she went through a phase where she's just like, trust. And I'm like, oh gosh, this can't be good. She'll say something and then just be like, trust, don't worry, trust. And I'm just like, oh gosh, something crazy is about to happen. I did not check to see if there was a group already for this, by the way. And I know I can just teleport, but I like going across the train tracks, gosh darn it. Can anyone recommend any good train games? I saw the Thomas the Train game come out. The best sandwich in my state, this is from Thorax, is either Mr. Submarine or Pulpetti's. One's your classic sub shop, the other is an Italian deli. Take your pick. There used to be a really good local one. In Buffalo that we would go to called Casello's. Oh my gosh, they had the best pizza and subs. And they had really good wings too. I don't know if they were necessarily the best, like, but they were up there with the best. So good. So good. But then unfortunately Mr. Casello passed away and his kids didn't want to take on the business, which is fair. Yo, Thorax is here. Hop on in, Thorax. We got Bluey as well. And then Knight. And then I guess I'll invite Smurfette if she's not already in something. See if she wants to. And then we'll put the group on the old Toon HQ. Okay, we are on Toon HQ. Jersey Mike's, though, we used to have Jersey Mike's at school. Every, like, we had it like once a month. They would just bring in, like, I will say, though, it actually led to me not, well, I liked Jersey Mike's, but I would only have it at school because we had other sub places we would go to, like my family would go to. Even though we had a local Jersey Mike's, we would, hence why the school had it. Oh, Smurfette's not going to join. That's okay. But anyway, we just had a couple other places that we would prefer to go whenever we were getting subs as a family. So we didn't get subs from Jersey Mike's there, but it kind of led me astray as to what Jersey Mike's was actually supposed to taste like, because we only would ever get catering from them, and it was like ham and cheese and turkey and cheese, no mayonnaise or mustard or anything. I guess we could have put it, like, I think they technically had it in somewhere in the school cafeteria, though in elementary school they really didn't like us getting up once we sat down until the end of lunch, but just so that they could keep track of us. And so it always kind of scared me to try to go get up and, and grab a condiment. But at any rate, I liked it. But then, like, my siblings were like, no, Jersey Mike's is terrible. What do you mean? And I was like, what? I kind of like it there. But then it's still, like, very much had my bar lowered for what Jersey Mike's actually was. So the local Jersey Mike's went out of business. So then Then one time we were flying to, we flew to California, to LA, and in the Los Angeles airport, there's not really a ton to eat in the domestic wing of the airport, but there is a Jersey Mike's. And so we got Jersey Mike's, and I was like, this is so much better than I remember. It's like, this is like a real sub and not just a ham and cheese. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, of course it was just going to be a ham and cheese. Like, we got it at school. Like, they're doing a catering order. But anyway. Also, I feel like the bread was a lot different than, you know, between the two. But anyway, Jersey Mike's good. Also, Danny DeVito casually just is their spokesperson now, so that's pretty cool. Night. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is gelato? Riddle me that. That's not a riddle. What? You know what? Actually, thanks for telling the people that night. Now I don't have to do it. 9 out of 10? Okay, that's pretty solid. I've had gelato before, but I've never been to Italy, so like I haven't had authentic gelato. But the gelato I had, it was at a pizza place, and it was pretty good. It'd be fun to go to Italy one day. Knight, where do you recommend, like, if I only go to Italy once in my life, what city/cities do I need to go to? From an Italian. And what do I need to do? Say I have, like, just 2 weeks in Italy. What do I do? Riddle me that. Oh, man, we're not on Knight's side. Are we on anybody's side? You guys are all on the other side. No, I think. Wait, hold on. Never mind. We have Thorax. We have Thorax. We have Thorax. Okay, I'm going to hit with Thorax. See you later, Rubber Baron. Alright, let's see. TNT. TNT. I'll storm cloud the 9. Light it up. That was in Be Cool Scooby-Doo. It always comes back to Scooby-Doo. Every stream I'm gonna mention Scooby-Doo. In every episode of Be Cool Scooby-Doo, whenever they turn their flashlights on, Fred just goes, light it up in some way. Okay, Milano, Venice, Florence, maybe Rome. Okay, interesting. What foods do I need to try? Like pizza, spaghetti bolognese, or I guess probably any type of pasta, I imagine. Gelato, I suppose. I say this as if I'm planning a trip to Italy. I don't know if I'll ever go, but it looks cool. I'd like to go. Get out of here, Cogs. Unstreamy, yo! Welcome back, Unstreamy. Now we just need to get Pedro back, and we got like a lot of the a lot of the past folks. I don't need to be using a birthday cake here. We'll just do that. Are you able to be here once the CFO ends? Wait, Unstreamy. Do you play Toontown? Also, follow-up question. What do you mean by that? You do? Yo! We gotta become friends with you. Unfortunately, I think this will probably be the last main thing I do. I might like fish for a minute or so. But for today, this will probably be the last thing. But I gotta find you and we can become friends so that you can join in future streams. We played once? Wait, what? Are we friends already? Wait, actually? I am so sorry. I completely forgot about that. Oh wait, I didn't need to do that. Just realized I did not need to throw at the 10. Let's go. We'll hop on. We'll do a trolley game. I need to go back onto the trolley anyhow. We'll do a round of trolley games like the old times. I didn't miss it. I'm going back to it. Okay, pizza margarita. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. There are 3 level 1s right now. Pasta al pomodoro, gelato, and tiramisu. I love saying tiramisu. Noodles is Unstreamy Noodles. I'm gonna take an educated guess. I remember Noodles. Dang, I still can't believe I forgot. Yes, it is me, the guy. Yes. Okay, Unstreamy is Noodles. All right, killing that guy. Killing that guy. Let's take out the 9. Lasagna. Get some lasagna. I love lasagna. Lasagna is great. Don't you think lasagna is great, Knight? I love lasagna. I made lasagna parcels. Yeah, actually, one of the first videos on Cookie's streams. I mean, sorry. Cookie Cooks. Sounds good, Unstreamy. One of the first videos coming out on Cookie Cooks will be lasagna. I mean, lasagna. I am Cookie. I am Spartacus. I can't say Spartacus. Dang it. Yeah, but anyway, that's before. So, it's gonna be a little while before, more than likely before. Oh, dang. I'm just gonna take this guy out. It's gonna be a little while before Cookie Cooks actually happens, but I made like 10 episodes before I realized I should probably just like do video game themed stuff. So Well, actually, I guess it's like, how many have I done? 9. So 8 are non-video game related. And then 1 is technically video game related. It's a Stardew Valley cookie. But I made, what did I make? I made a bunch of stuff. But I'm pretty sure only one of them is actually video game related. So after the first, like whenever that comes out, the first 2 months, there will be non-video game related stuff. And then it'll probably be like all video game stuff. I got Pac-Man stuff going. I guess maybe not all video game. Hogwarts Legacy is technically a video game, so I guess Harry Potter is technically a video game. But I also have a video game book for stuff. But anyway, all that didn't matter. I don't know why I even started talking about that. You know what? I'm gonna go birthday cake, or wedding cake. You're learning to juggle, Boxo? Nice. Also, hello, Boxo. Nice. I can juggle. I forget I can juggle sometimes, and then I'll just like be like, oh yeah, I can juggle, and start juggling, and then people will be like, wait, you can juggle? I'm like, yeah, I can. Got that right. Get out of here, Cogs. Oh, indeed, Unstreamy, indeed. I have come a long way, indeed. You can juggle a bit too, Knight? Let's go. Like the stream if you can juggle. I need to remember to pick a new wedding cake when I get done with this. Alright, they're gonna do that. I guess I'll drop. I don't know. Juggling is difficult. I can only juggle 2. Oh. Hey, you're getting there, though. 2 is better than 1. I believe in you, Boxo. I believe in you. Boxo also just put in the Discord Geometry Dash soon. Perhaps. I need to update the schedule for May. Now that I know that I was kind of waiting for Undertale. I have some stuff filled out. But I was kind of waiting for Undertale to see if I was going to need to do a second stream of that. And for like scheduling stuff in my life. But in real life. But I need to... I might schedule one. Or you know what? I don't schedule the Geometry Dash and it just happens on a random Tuesday. I never questioned that's how you spell lasagna. What do you mean? That is indeed how you spell lasagna. Lasagna. I mean, it's not how you pronounce lasagna, but it's how you say lasagna. Or it's how you spell it, I mean. I technically know it's pronounced lasagna, but I'm going to say lasagna. That was funny on streaming. Why do I say lagna? I've never once said lagna, except for that time when you asked me a lagna. And I said it out loud. Kiki. Okay. Let's see if we get one. We got one. I think. Wait, hello? There we go. Oh, get it. Okay, that bounced right off of him. Stupid hitbox. Alright, come on. Here we go. What? Did you see me just... I directly hit his cash register. And it just said, it was like, oh, actually, no, you didn't. You didn't hit him. Oh, well. What are you going to do? There we go. All right, I'm going to get my safes in a better, more accessible spot here. Oop. Didn't mean to grab that one. Oop. Oh my gosh, I missed a lot. Oop. Oh no. Good thing that just bounced off of him. Cookie is craning. Wow, no way. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean by that. Thank you, Unstreamy. I appreciate the likes and the subscribes. Here we go. I think this will be it. We had a good group this time. Let's go. We had a good group on the cranes. Okay, we'll do three mini games. Before we hop on the trolley, though, everyone meet at the Bean District Dreamland if you want to hop on. But, and then it'll be just first come, first serve. But I'm going to go harvest a wedding cake. And then before we hop on, I need to get a thumbnail picture in front of the trolley. Midnight snack time. Nice. And now, and I mean, Scooby-Doo right there. Gosh, I love Scooby-Doo. The kings of the midnight snack. And the snack. That is legitimately, though, every time I hear midnight snack, I think of Scooby-Doo. Yay, nice. I saw you said your twin Unstreamy, but I didn't see... Oh, we got an 80 laugh point one, yo. But I did see, or I didn't see, like, anything other than just your twin. Can't stay for the trolley, but I can be in the thumbnail. Sounds good, night. Okay. Am I in the Bean District? I am. So everyone who wants to be in the thumbnail, gather around. Gather around the trolley. Put away your craning. Thank you. Appreciate it. There's Noodles, aka Unstreamy. Alright, let's see. See if we can get everybody in here. Everyone in for the selfie. In for the selfie. Gotta get my GUI out of here. Everyone looks great. Smile. No one smiled. Cookie cook soon. We'll get a thumbnail of that. Oh, wait, no, that's... Well, anyway. Or a screenshot, I meant. Do I have... Okay. I think we got it. We got it. Oh, gosh. I closed out. Perfect. Alright. Anyone who wants to join the trolley for exactly 3 games. Unless the 3rd game is kind of trash, and then we'll do a 4th one. Away we go. Farewell, night. Thanks for joining on the Mint and CFOs. Farewell. Oh, I didn't see you amend your statement to if we do it quickly. Oh, unless you were just saying that to, no, Knight said he couldn't do the trolley. So, I think he was just saying bye. Dang. Unstreamy and I. You never played this before? I mean, it's called the race game, though there's really no racing to it. I mean, I guess it is first to get there in the end. But basically, we just have to get to the end, and we have to choose a number on the dice that no one else chooses in order to actually go forward. And if we land on a question, we get a card. And sometimes it's jelly bean, sometimes someone goes forward, and sometimes someone goes backward. Someone choose 2. Dang it. Yeah. It's not a terribly long game, to be honest. 2 more. Yo, yes, is my favorite one. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That piano tuna just went straight through my legs. The hitbox in this minigame is funny. Sometimes annoying, sometimes amazing. Right there, it was amazing. It's basically like your torso. And I think your head too. Ouch, definitely your head. But your legs are safe, which I guess is fair. I mean, if you've ever been snorkeling before, you definitely get a lot more stunned by something hitting your torso or head than something brushing up against your leg. At least that's my experience. Oop. Here we go. We're gonna get the third. I always strive for the third. I think we got it. I think we got it. Booyah! On streaming coming in at the last moment too, I think that was. Or it was Thorax. Someone was blue. We're all blue. Dang. It could have been any of us. Oh, it was on streaming. Okay. Alright. We got this, guys. We got this. Oh no, we lost one. What the? There are 4 of us. How did we lose one? Knight, I missed your chat. Something about being bad at treasure diving. Oop. Wait for it. Double trouble. What a shot through the trellis. Oh. Get out of here. That guy froze. I think we won this. We didn't save all of them. Oh, that was the last one, wasn't it? Well, we ended on a good one. That's good. A good round. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching episode number 45 of my series with Captain Cookie Kookycrumbs. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you're on YouTube, please do leave a like down below and subscribe or follow for some more shenanigans in the future, and turn on those notifications so you can see whenever I go live. Become a YouTube channel member or a Twitch channel subscriber for custom emotes. And if you go to Classic Cookie Gaming, first of all, subscribe to Classic Cookie Gaming. Second of all, if you become a channel member over there, you get custom emojis to use in the comment section, but you also get Drum roll, please. Exclusive content, members only content on Classic Cookie Gaming. Go check it out. Be the first member on Classic Cookie Gaming. And join the Discord if you want to hang out with the Cookie Crew outside of streaming hours. We're pretty active over there these days on the Cookieverse Discord. Link in the description below on YouTube and in the VOD afterwards on Twitch. Check out my Classic Cookie Gaming and Cookie Streams merch. I have this "'Tis the Season to Be Gaming" shirt, which is not in the shop anymore because it's a Christmas shirt. But there are loads of other lovely shirts and mugs and stickers in the shop right now, so go check that out. ClassicCookieGamingShop.fourthwall.com. Next stream will, I think, be Monday. Check out the streaming calendar to be extra sure, but should be Monday, and we'll wrap things up right here. So let's roll that sweet, sweet outro music. Until next time. Go find a good book to read and have an amazing day. Bye!